Hi, everybody. This is Steve with the Hurricane Tracker app, and we'd like to give you a quick update on our first storm of the season, Tropical Storm Andrea, as the system pushes ashore here over the Big Bend portions of Florida within the next couple of hours. Of course, the main threats, again, with Andrea is going to be heavy rains that are currently occurring over the Florida Peninsula, as well as isolated tornadoes, and we've already had 6 confirmed tornadoes on the ground over parts of Florida this morning, and we do expect several more before this system pushes off to the northeast later tonight. We're going to go ahead and first pull up the latest track information from the National Hurricane Center here. Now, this track, they issue it updates every 6 hours. This latest update is only a couple of hours old. But you can see by later tonight, the system is going to be moving inland, probably near Cedar Key, Florida, if not just north of there. And then the Hurricane Center has Andrea maintaining tropical storm intensity as it pushes up through southeastern Georgia, eastern parts of South and North Carolina, and then finally by Saturday morning or Friday evening actually up through the southeastern portions of Virginia, and then becoming subtropical as it pushes out actually over near Cape Cod. So you guys up there in the northeast could get a little bit of rainfall from Andrea as well. As far as the latest stats on Andrea, the system is moving to the northeast at about 15 miles an hour, maybe even a little bit quicker than that now, as that advisory is a couple of hours old. It's moving more like probably 20, 23 miles per hour at this point. And maximum sustained winds are still at 60 miles per hour. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up a satellite view here of Andrea. And as the overnight hours went on last night, the system actually was in a strengthening phase and had pretty good organization this morning. But now as the center is getting closer to the shoreline, it is beginning to not look as nearly impressive as it has been all day on satellite imagery. And there is cooler waters here in the northeastern Gulf of Mexico, and that is hindering it from becoming a hurricane. Let me zoom into the satellite view here. So you can see plenty of deep tropical moisture and thunderstorms, especially to the southeast and the north of the center. And you can tell just in these frames how well it became organized overnight and early this morning, and how the center really began to tighten up. But again, as the afternoon hours are wearing on, we're not seeing as much precipitation around the center as it is moving over cooler waters. All the computer models are still in agreement that this system will move generally up through northeast and north central Florida, and again right up through the southeastern U.S. coastline through tonight and through the day tomorrow. As far as the current radar, we do have a lot of rain showers across the state of Florida. And if you're located in Florida, you know as these feeder bands come through, they can become pretty intense at times. So this is an overall view. For the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, the heaviest weather associated with Andrea is just about over for you. Just look for some gusty winds and spotty showers this evening as the storm passes off to your north. Now down near Naples and the southwest part of Florida, there's still an extremely active feeder band that's going to be slowly moving east throughout the evening. And especially as we have the daytime heating occurring, you can see these storms really firing over the peninsula here in southern Florida. Miami Metro, you've been quiet for most of the late morning and early afternoon, but expect more storms this evening as that feeder band does fire up. You can see the northern shield of the precipitation extends all the way up into south central Georgia, and this batch of rainfall will move northeast and along the path of Andrea. Most of you can expect rainfall of about 2 to 4 inches, and you can see how that extends all the way up the coastline, even in here to southern New England. And again, these are the areas along the coastlines in blue where we do have tropical storm warnings. You can see the tropical storm force winds are beginning to move ashore, and this area of 39 mile per hour or greater winds will move north across northern Florida and brush the southeast U.S. coastline tonight and through the day tomorrow. And these are the areas in orange that can, along the eastern U.S. seaboard, that can expect tropical storm force winds Savannah, Myrtle Beach, Virginia Beach, Cape Hatteras. You guys will be likely under high wind watches or warnings. There's really no chance that Andrea becomes a hurricane, as it is running out of time. It'll be moving onshore here within the next couple of hours, and it is also again moving over cooler waters. Before we go, I want to take a look at a tropical wave here on the satellites page that was located here in the central Atlantic. Let me zoom into it here. It's not looking as impressive today as it did over the last 24 to 48 hours, but it is hurricane season, and nevertheless we will keep an eye on that. Elsewhere in the Caribbean, right now the Caribbean, believe it or not, looks very clear, so that's good news. So we don't see any impending tropical development on the horizon. Anyway, this was Steve here with your Hurricane Tracker video update for this afternoon. We hope you have found some useful information. If you have the application, go down into our Facebook page. Here you can access it on the main page of the app. And we are posting some photos of damage from the storm. Some flooding here in Gulfport, Florida, near St. Petersburg. Of course, we put the latest information, watches and warnings. And again, some isolated tornadoes causing some damage and downed trees here in parts of Florida today. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you found this update useful, and we'll be back with another one this evening. Have a great day.